Hello, welcome back. My name is Vasco, and well, show is over, and now it's time to make this vlog. And so, hey. So basically, what I've done today, and the reason why this vlog is very delayed, is due to the fact that I used most of the night today to drive around 450 kilometers over a snow as covered mountain. It was about 12 minus degrees on the route, and that is horrible. Because with a bit of air humidity and that temperature, you get an icy covered road. Which means that when it's normal, you can drive that at 80 kilometers an hour. Now I had to do that at 30. That was hard enough because, as you know, I can struggle sometimes with the Tourette and especially motoric skills. And then you have to basically clench every muscle you have in your arms to just keep the car on the road. And to do that for hours upon hours upon hours, that is not very fun when driving. And I was there before any of this, I would just call them salty cars. I'd been there to cover the road with salt and get all the ice away from me. And so for the entirety of the mountain drive, that is about 3/4 of the way, is just mountains in Norway. Yeah, we have a lot of mountains. And there was a few close roads because, snowy, and we don't know how to deal with it most of the time, except we close a road, or you have to follow a lead car. What the flaming word is that? Leading car, basically. So you have to drive behind in 30 kilometers an hour as usual. When I drove over with brand new snow tires, I still slipped as bloody hell. It seems like someone had, I don't know, either used oil on the ice or just covered all four of my tires with butter. It just seems like that when I look back upon it now. But then again, that took from about 4 in the morning until, about 8. No, not 8. 8 hours is noon, basically. I arrived here. And then I just had to sleep. Because if you're constant aware that you might crash if you're not careful, and total focus, with ADHD, that is not a very good combination. You get very tired very quickly. Just a pro tip there. And on the road I saw a few snow rabbits and a few lemon, if you know what that is. Not a lemon, but lemon. That is basically a hamster that lives out in the wild, can get very agitated, angry, and sometimes when it's angry enough, it can cause itself internal bleeding. So that's fun. And I drove past a few of these. The reason why I don't have any footage is because, it was pitch black. I could barely see anything, it was snowy, and so there was really no way to record anything useful from that trip. Tomorrow I maybe can include something from, tomorrow's footage if I'm driving during the daylight, which is the plan. But anyway, I was just on... Sorry. And before the show actually, we had the Q&A. I only have one problem with that Q&A, and that was the fact that my hand now hurts because I held it up for about an hour in the beginning, and the dude that controlled who were allowed to speak or ask questions didn't really look into the second row. That was a bit annoying, but then again, these things happen, at least when we're talking about that. We had a lot of VIP people there, or people with VIP passes at least, and so he got a lot of good questions, and some of them made him a bit interesting to watch and smallly rage. So if you're going to see a show, just ask him this question: which superhero power would he have chosen if not Spider-Man's? Oh, that is a very good question. Because as we all know, he loves it. And after the Q&A, which lasted about an hour, I think, yeah, the actual show was on, which was very good. I would recommend it if you have a chance to see it. If you have seen it, then you know exactly what I mean. And he is very good at, well, allowing the crowd to join in on things. And there are some segments where you physically involve yourself with it. Anyway, I think also that, my thoughts only, that the entire show after the last show has been aired in Ireland, that some of it may be uploaded because there are people with cameras all over the place. And if he asked any of the audience, they would have taped it. But then again, there is more to the show than just to see it on a display. It's more, you have to be there to feel the room, basically. But that is just what I think of what I saw or today, basically. I saw it. The show ended an hour ago, so I haven't really been able to calm my mind yet. Because sitting in yourself 2 hours is very hard for me. That is just because I did don't talk, don't take any weight, don't shake at all, and that is just very, very frustrating, as some of you may know by now. And then my plan for tomorrow is to, well, drive back from Oslo to Bergen, which would take about between 6 and 8 hours depending on traffic and weather and, yeah, how the road is. So my plan is to leave here at around 11 noon and then be back in, yeah, time for supper, basically. And I have to check if and see how I am at the time, because it's no point in, well, saying that I'm going to have a vlog then if I can't have it, because I like to, well, make sure that what I say is the truth. So if I can't do something, I won't promise it, or I'll try not to promise it at the very least. And so that is basically what has happened to me today. And I'll keep you updated on how it goes tomorrow. If I have the chance, I will include some footage from the actual drive, because road trip is awesome to have. Anyway, that's it for me today. And I see you all next vlog. Bye!